Country that we love so much doesn't win anymore. We don't win with the military. We don't win on the border. You look at New Hampshire with the tremendous problem we have with heroin. Number one thing I hear from the people of New Hampshire, who I love and develop such relationships. We don't win with health care. We don't win with trade. You look at what other countries are doing to us, China, everyone. They're killing us on trade. If I'm elected president, we will win, and we will win, and we will win. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of the America First podcast. It is July 6, 2016, and the focus of today's episode is going to be what everyone is talking about today, and that is the FBI Director James Comey coming out and saying that Hillary Clinton will not be indicted. And I mean, this is all, it's corrupt. It's all fixed. I mean, I wanted Hillary to really be indicted, but I knew in the back of my mind that she wasn't going to be indicted because Comey actually worked in the Bush administration, but Obama has a way to make everything corrupt, and we all knew at the end of the day that she was not going to be indicted, even though she rightly deserved to be indicted. And that's just the sad part about the government. You never really, I don't know, you just don't really know. So, Donald Trump has responded through Twitter. He said, the first tweet he said, "The system is rigged. General Petraeus got in trouble for far less. Very, very unfair. As usual, bad judgment. Yes, the judgment is terrible, and it's just sad to see. I mean, who knows what... I mean, Hillary... and then Obama and Hillary are campaigning today. So, when I saw them step off Air Force One, and actually, the per hour Air Force One cost a little over $200,000. So who's paying for that? And that was a question Trump raised last night on Twitter. So Trump's second tweet was, FBI director said crooked Hillary compromised our national security. No charges. Wow. Hashtag rigged system. And yes, it is a very, very, very rigged system. And the funny thing is, James Comey pretty much came out and said what Hillary did was wrong, but she's not going to be indicted. And she was careless with the emails, and they were classified. I mean, just because you're careless, and they say that, oh, she didn't know it was illegal, but you can't have I mean, that's just common sense to me. So we're gonna listen to a sound clip of James Comey and what he had to say today right now.
From the group of 30,000 emails returned to the State Department in 2014, 110 emails in 52 email chains have been determined by the owning agency to contain classified information at the time they were sent or received. 8 of those chains contained information that was top secret at the time they were sent. 36 of those chains contained secret information at the time, and 8 contained confidential information at the time. That's the lowest level of classification.
Wow. So he pretty much comes out and says they were classified information. She had it on her server at home, and she won't be indicted just because she was being careless. And did she really know? I think she knew. I mean, she says she's lied about this. She said in 2015, she said she turned over all the emails, but she really didn't. There were still emails that weren't turned over. And also, there were some emails that were actually deleted and couldn't be recovered by her aides. And he said her aides did a terrible job. And I was watching CNN today, and I record this the day before it goes up. So it is July 5th today, and it'll be up July 6th. So I'm always a day behind. This is a podcast; it's not live. So I was watching CNN today, and Jeffrey Toobin went on and said that actually, if Hillary Clinton would have used a Gmail account, it would have been more secure than her account, her email situation that she created. I think it was like @ClintonMail or something he was saying. So, I mean, that's kind of like ironic. Who would have thought that Gmail would have better security? I mean, that's just, our national security was at risk. And she goes and says, oh, Donald Trump can't be trusted. He wouldn't do well with national security. And like Hillary, like, come on, like, you can't be so hypocritical. Like, you're the one that put national security at risk. I'm sure Russia has all those emails. I'm sure China has all those emails. There was actually a hacker that goes by Guccifer, and he was actually indicted, and he pled guilty. He said he has the Clinton emails. So, I mean, I don't know how, I mean, they were top secret emails. Some of them were. Most of them probably weren't top secret emails. They were just random emails. I don't know, just talking to Bill, but I doubt she even talks to Bill. He probably goes by the beat of his own drum, hanging out with, who knows, probably 30-year-old girls now. But so, most of them weren't bad classified emails, but some of them were, and who knows what, I mean, she just has terrible judgment. Benghazi, bad judgment. The emails, bad judgment. She cannot be trusted to be our commander-in-chief. And that is why, November 8th, everyone that can vote needs to go to the polls and vote for Donald J. Trump. There's no other way. I mean, if Hillary wins, our country's going to go to absolute shit. I mean, and then she wants to, it's probably pretty much going to be 4 to 8 more years of Obama if she wins, which is terrible. Obama's done a terrible job. He's one of the worst presidents we've ever had. So that all being said, I'm going to play another video clip of James Comey saying that Clinton and her staff were extremely careless in handling of classified information. So, here it goes.
Now let me tell you what we found. Although we did not find clear evidence that Secretary Clinton or her colleagues intended to violate laws governing the handling of classified information, there is evidence that they were extremely careless in their handling of very sensitive, highly classified information. For example, 7 email chains concern matters that were classified at the top secret special access program at the time they were sent and received. Those chains involve Secretary Clinton both sending emails about those matters and receiving emails about those same matters. There is evidence to support a conclusion that any reasonable person in Secretary Clinton's position or in the position of those with whom she was corresponding about those matters should have known that an unclassified system was no place for that conversation. In addition to this highly sensitive information, we also found information that was properly classified as secret by the U.S. intelligence community at the time it was discussed on email. That is, excluding any later up-classified emails. None of these emails should have been on any kind of unclassified system, but their presence is especially concerning because all of these emails were housed on unclassified personal servers, not even supported by full-time security staff, like those found at agencies and departments of the United States government, or even with a commercial email service like Gmail.
So, wow. And the funny thing is, Hillary met with the FBI just a few days ago, and I guess they came to a conclusion so quick that she won't be indicted, which is pretty sad. I mean, no charges are going to be brought to her, but I don't know. It's tough to watch because it's just all corrupt. It's a rigged system, people. Trump has been calling this a rigged system for over a year now. And I mean, it just needs to be fixed, and only one man can fix it. Donald J. Trump. Hillary is just going to make it more and more and more rigged. I mean, Hillary, I don't even think she knows what she's doing. She's like a terrible speaker. She said like a few months ago, "Oh, I'm going to get Bill Clinton to run the economy." You're running for president, not him. I mean, I don't care. Bill, okay, he did an okay job running the economy. Wow. But when he brought in NAFTA, we've lost so many jobs to NAFTA. It's just terrible. Her judgment is just so bad. And it's sad how it's like, I don't know how people support Hillary Clinton. Like, I wouldn't even want to go in their head. So let's move on, because I'm tired of talking about this. Nothing's gonna happen to Hillary. So tonight, and actually in my home state of North Carolina, about 2.5 hours away from me, I won't be going tonight. Just wouldn't work out. But in Raleigh, Trump is having a rally with Senator Bob Corker. He's been floated around as a possible VP. He's a senator from Tennessee. Don't know much about him, but he seems like, I think he knows a lot about foreign policy, which would be good to Trump, because seems to be that when there's exit polls, they were saying that's probably his weakest position, which I don't think it's that weak. Donald Trump will get the right people around him. I think he's going to pick Chris Christie as his attorney general. And if Trump wins, he can bring Clinton's case back. There's a statute of limitations, 5 years. And I would love to see Chris Christie indict Clinton. That would be awesome. And the thing about Clinton, like, at least bring it to a grand jury. I mean, okay, I'm done talking about this, but it's infuriating, because you know the system's rigged, and you pretty much knew from the start nothing was going to happen to her. But okay, done talking about that. It's tiresome talking about that. So yeah, Trump's meeting with Bob Corker, having a rally, and I think he's going down with Trump on the plane from New York. So hopefully most of you will probably see how the rally went, and hopefully it goes really well. And then one of the things from this weekend, I'm sure many of you saw, was the tweet that said Clinton was a corrupt candidate, and it was, people were saying the Star of David. And that was like a clip art. Like, it was just a 6-sided star. It can be any star. And people were saying that was anti-Semitic. Trump is not an anti-Semite. His son-in-law is Jewish. I mean, his daughter converted to Judaism. He has many senior advisors that are Jewish. So to think that Trump is anti-Semitic in any way is just stupid to say. And that's just like when people say Trump is racist. Trump is not racist at all. He's one of the least racist men out there. He's misinterpreted sometimes, and it's sad, because a lot of people will just listen to the media and they won't do their research on who Trump really is. And if they do, they'll find out actually how great of a man he is and how he's not racist. So actually, a new poll came out today. And Hillary and Trump are within the margin of error. And Clinton has 41% to Trump's 40% in a Morning Consult survey that was released today, Tuesday, July 5th. And it says another 19% don't know or have no opinion on who they back in a head-to-head matchup. Clinton, the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee, keeps her slim lead when pollsters also ask about Libertarian presidential nominee Gary Johnson. So, I mean, that's great to see. Clinton only up 1 point. I think Trump is surging now. He last Thursday there was a poll. Rasmussen came out and Trump was up 4 points. Trump is surging, people. And Hillary, I know she's not going to be indicted, but I think James Comey gave Trump a lot of sound bites that he could play, because he pretty much interpreted that Clinton did a lot of wrong and she's not going to be indicted, but she definitely did wrong. So I think that's going to help Trump. He's going to play that card maybe when they're on the debate stage. And really excited for the debates. I mean, I watched every